you know that the the money to be sent by MAC is only 55%. So we were, for 2 weeks, we were already asking the Lord what's the meaning of this. Although before that, before our foundation week, there was already an announcement that it will be 1/2, but we were spared in the month of October. They sent the full money, but it was now in this month of November that we have 55%. Maybe they have much expenses in Norway for the conference, so that usually they have big bills, or they have bills to pay after the conference, ticket to be paid, and that's why they have subtracted it almost 45%. However, this last Sunday, we were blessed by the message, and the message really struck us. The title of the message was about, no title, okay? The title of the message that the church we attended was about hating Jesus only. So, if we have full salary, our attention will be indifferent. We will be only having glances on Jesus. But if we have 55 salary, then we will be looking to Him. Usually, if we have full amount, no problem, we are looking elsewhere. We have our own plans. We have different ideas and different things to do. But when it is cut off, we will be paying attention to the Lord. Every step you take, you pray. So, sabi ko kay Nilo yesterday, God has a way of calling people. Si Duterte, President Duterte, say something and answer to the U.S. President. He was not being heard. Hindi sila naminaw. They didn't take attention to him. So what he did, sabi niya lang bad words. And they pay attention. That is man's way. But God is doing bad things. God is calling our attention when we have 55%. There was a problem in the life of David. His son Absalom escaped and rebelled against him. Later, he wanted to reconcile to his father, and of course, he could not approach his father, so he want a person to mediate and to reconcile them, and he was seeking the help of the general of the soldier, ang pangalan si Joab, the name Joab. So, he told Joab that I want to be reconciled to my father, please help me. But Joab will not come to him, he will not pay attention. He went once, twice, thrice. Joab did not pay attention, did not answer him. So what did the son do, David? He burned the farm of Joab. And because of that, Joab come to him. That's also the same situation like that of Duterte. If you want to get the attention of the person, do something. Duterte said, I answered the problem. You didn't pay attention, so I say, shit! To hell you go. And so the people pay attention. Even all the people in the media. So Duterte explains that's way. That is the way how to catch the attention. But God has a way also of getting our attention. If you examine yourself, I think this 51% has a different message to everyone. In fact, DMI will be, after giving you 55%, we cannot anymore pay the car. There's no more fish every week and vegetables. But we are trusting the Lord. And you know what? The same sa Kainilo. Sa yesterday, money came just in time to buy fish and vegetables. So, maybe last 1 week na lang ang kulang. Yesterday, me and turn in the money about 10,000. So, we are spending 5,000 a week for fish only. Fish. Ang grocery yan na sa card. We are paying for grocery. Ang car lang ang wala. Ang car. But we are trusting the Lord because ang sabi dyan, if you have Jesus, you have everything. So, God is telling us, if I give you full, you will pay attention to me. I am nothing to you. I am just a decoration in your room. But if I do this, then you pay attention. That's why I told before in our study, God loved the poor, that He had many poor people, because poor people usually, every time the steps and the plans, they ask the Lord, help me Lord. No. Kung si Nilo, wala na siyang kamasaya sa Diyos. So, God is happy with that. God is happy with that. Whereas, kung bigyan ka full, kung kanti ka man may money ka, sakay ka sa jeep, hindi ka na magtawag sa iya. Pag-gising sa morning, wala po sa iya. Lord, tomorrow I have no fare. Lord, answer me. Oh, bigyan ka. So, sa akin dyan, if you have Jesus, you have everything. Ang message ni Pastor Tano, sabi niya, if you have Jesus, you have everything. Si Job, ang isang po niya si Job, kung may ama ka, ang good response sometimes, if you have, yes, it's okay that you are praising the Lord and doing everything to Him. But what is the reason why you are praising the Lord? Because of your fullness. Because you have everything. Diba? So, both sides, It is both sides. Either that when you are giving full, you steer your way. You live far from the Lord. Or gina-assume mo lang, nakakaganda siya. Assuming, we live a life that we assume God is there. But, sa kay Job, God is giving him everything, so he lived a life that is praising the Lord, and then Satan said, you gave everything to him, that's why Job is praising you. But, take it out. Let us see if Job will continue to praise you. The Lord said, okay, get everything, but do not touch his life. So, kinuha lahat. 10 children, yung mga, ang wealth sa una is measured by cattle, yung mga animals. Kinuha lahat. But then Job continued on praising the Lord. Sabi niya, he said, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh, praise be the name of the Lord. The Lord taketh 45%, will you get angry? Sabi ni Job, praise be the name of the Lord. Kinuha tanan. Then, sabi ni Satan, hindi mo mag-detach. Kinuha mo tanan, hindi mo gitouch ang iya katawan. Sabi niya, kung i-touch mo ng katawan niya, magkasakit na siya, he will curse you. Sabi sa asawa ni Mrs. Job. Curse God and die. Sabi, Job said, will you not praise the Lord if He takes something? No? Ang point ba nga, when God gave, we praise Him. But when He takes, that is also something to be praised for. Or it will be your danger. Pangamuyo ka ba nga may car ka? Dapat ano mas pangamuyo ka kung pangamuyo galing siya ma-decide. Otherwise, kung i-try mo na mag-car ka, baka maksidente ka, but it's because of the car. Ang minsa sa kamatayon mo. Tama ba? So, kung Things that the Lord gave, He has a reason, praise Him. Things that the Lord has taken, praise Him also. It is saving your life. It is saving your life. It is developing your inner man inside. May isa ka nanay sa mother na ang bata yan nagkasakit. Ang gamay pa. Baby pa lang nagkasakit. Nag-pray siya, Lord, if you will heal this baby, I will continue on serving you. If you will take the baby, I will backslide. So, sinagot sa Ginoo, the baby grew up. After he became a man. But you know what? Later on, the baby who turns to be a man become her problem. Ay nagmasamak, nagbibildi, nagiging kidnapper, hulnapper. Until he was caught. Sa Sinsin, Palawan pa siya. Ipriso. Prisuan. Kung sa nakapaminaw ko sa TV, kung sa munting lupa ka, if you are prison, mas maalban dyan ka, sa ilagay ka doon sa Palawan. Kaya doon, you are in a far civilization, wala ka kontak sa inyong loved ones. So, ako nang ginasiperate ka, kaya ako na ang punishment. You will be separated from your loved ones. So, pinaka-painful. So, dito sa ito na sa Sinsin, Palawan, and then later on, ano na siya, isilya electric chair. Kasi ako nag-electric chair. Ready na sang maupo sa electric chair, sabi sa mama, ito ba? Isang gamay, matalik mo, haon na ito. Imo pa i-bribe ang Ginoo. So, what He takes, He has reason for that. Dapat kung when the Lord takes something, we should be thankful. Ano ibig sabihin? Maybe the 45% that was taken, kung ihatag na, it might be that something inside you will not makes you far from the Lord. Or when it is taken away, a development is there that you will trust Him. Tama no? So, iba-iba ang message to us. Bawat isa sa atin, iba-iba ang message. May message dyan na, hindi man. Ako ka mag-mention, ano di man? What is this? After preaching, press on for ilang days? 4 days. Well, pamati ka na sa message ng press on ka, tapos nagaan ka sa present surrender ka. So, that the challenge is there. Kung naintindihan niyo, press on. In fact, all of us, siguro pantay, no? Binigyan kayo ng 50%, and they ay nag-suffer man, but when we suffer, we are looking at sure give mga kung 100% tayo natin after giving, just like a child when you are giving something that you have asked for, sa mama, lakaw sa downtown, sa lubong ha, pagbalik sa mama, may pasalubong, paghatag sa iyo, dahil mo lisok, hindi ka katulog sa tao na nagbigay. You just look at the hands that holds the gift, and when you take the gift, liso na yun, pangayuan, di pa mahatag. So, God has siguro ano to para ma-detach sa isip ko for us to be detached, trusting the Australian to survive. So, ako na siguro nga sabi ko kay I told Sir Alvin, this is now the time that we have to really pursue our dreams. We will sell the property, mag-sell to 50 million, we can reserve the 30 million for put it in the bank and get the interest, and every month we are sure of paying the teachers. With the 20, we can buy a land and build a new building. Then we are not dependent upon Kasi pag sa abroad, pag may mga crisis, up and down, problem. So, Neville told us that even the giver ng mga naga-tights, off and on man na sila, mag-experience man na sila, for example, there is 55, so magliit man. So, in the same manner, we are to detach, especially, we were thinking before that Neville told us it should be 100%, but now, say, partner only. But partner only, what part we could give you, sometimes the promise part or portion that we promise is not enough because depend man sila sa magbigay sa ilan. And then, pag nagbigay doon, may gamitan man sila. Ang good governance, sabi sa mga NGO, is when they receive something, they gave you 80, they retain 20. But it's not the way Australia does that. They retain 40, they give 60. So that's why nagliit ang budget. So anyway, we are not blaming them, but God is teaching us a lesson. In fact, we are thanking the Lord na may naakang building, parang landmark. I am holding on to the building that as long as we receive gift, we could use the building, but many times we are not focusing on Jesus, we are focusing on the landmark. O sabi ni Pastor Tan, your fame, your name, you are focusing too much on that you forget Jesus. So, may mga may mga testings, may mga problems, may mga hardship, to see to it that what we desire in our heart is Jesus rather than the gift. No? Kung ikaw ginadesire, what do you desire in your life? The gift or the giver? Sa story ni Sir. So much with that. We will be studying this morning, finding God's answer to the question, what is grace for? Ano ang grace ba? Para saan? What is the purpose of grace in our life? Is there a need of having grace? Or is it possible that we don't need grace? Or was it the plan of the Lord because He was the one who formed us, He knew every part of us, that there will come a time we cannot live without grace. Pagmasinig dispensa, that is grace. Okay, let's next. Meaning first, what is the meaning of grace? Sa nasa sa word G-R-A-C-E, G would stand for God's, ang R, God's riches, God's riches at the expense of Christ. G, God's riches at the expense of Christ. At Christ's expense, rather. God's riches at Christ's expense. Hindi ba nga ang sabi sa Bible, blessed are the poor? We are so poor. We are so limited here in this world that you need grace. So, sa question kami sa title natin, what is grace for? Sa ano to? Because there is a time, a need in our life that we need grace because we are in every way limited. And the resources should come from the Lord. So, God's riches at Christ's expense. If Christ did not come here, we have no resources, we have no riches to pay back. In fact, it's the payment. God riches at Christ's expense. Without the Lord Jesus Christ, ang picture sa Roman Catholic ng isa nung gina-thread ang bread, gina-papino, that is a picture of Jesus Christ on the cross. If you will not if you will have Christ there, living, living a life not on the cross, it will not be so rich that you need Him. He will meet your needs, and not me. So that's why his birth is not that important, but his death, because it is in needing the flour. Bukod mo siya, kung tinapay, i-break mo, i-break, he can meet the needs. It is on his death that we are supplied the need, because his death becomes our payment of punishment of our payment of our sin. So grace means to get something that you do not deserve. In other words, there is no resources in my hand. Anywhere you look at, anywhere you want to, your bank is empty. Zero balance. So, grace means to get something that you do not deserve. You receive something that is not deserving because you have not worked for it. So it is what we call unmerited. It is a favor that you don't merit. Favor that was given you that ought not to be given. What's the difference between mercy and grace? Mercy means you do not get a punishment that you deserve. In other words, it should be that you will be punished, but it was not given to you. That is mercy. But grace is giving you something that you don't deserve. You have not worked for it, but it is giving you. Daw salary, no? Opposite sa salary, no? Ang salary, trabahuan mo. But ang grace, you did not work for it, it was given for you. So, it says here, God is abundant in grace and mercy, so we can read about it in the Bible. His greatest act of grace is the gift of salvation available to all people through faith. So, ang question ngayon, what is grace for? Because, why are we asking this question? Because we are blinded to the truth that we thought we are able. But not until you are brought into a situation to the end of self. Sabi sa mga theologians, sang wala daw ang law na bigay. When the law was not given yet, man thought that he is able. But when the law was given, there he was measured lacking. Hindi pala siya he is not able to accomplish that. Okay, next. Now, in Jeremiah 31, 2 and 3, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, the people who survived the sword found grace in the wilderness." For example, you were not killed by sword. You escaped. You were able to escape death from the sword. So you escaped to the place. But there, you die of famine. There's no purpose of saving you from the sword, and then in the wilderness, you die because of no food, of lack of food. So it is not grace. Grace is when you are saved from the sword, and in the wilderness, there is rest. When Israel sought for rest, the Lord appeared to him from far away. "I have loved you with an everlasting love, therefore I have continued my faithfulness to you." So that is grace. Grace is you have not. It is not worthy for you to have it. It is something that it was given to you unexpectedly, and it was given by the Lord because of His faithfulness and His loving kindness. Next list. Now, let's go about. When will we acknowledge God's grace in our life? So when is that time? What time will you ask for the question? What is grace for? If grace is there, what it is for? What is its purpose? this is still part of, ano, no, nung, part of, it's still part of the effect of sin in men. That we are blinded, blinded to the truth. Even our feeling is numb. You cannot feel that, beforehand you cannot feel that you need grace. It is only until you are there. What situation is that? Number one, it takes self to be brought into an experiential knowledge of coming to an end. In ang masurrender ka na. Kung sa ano pa, kung sa sinasabi ko dyan, experiential ka, dapat experiencehan mo siya. It is not a theory, it is a practice that you will be brought into the end of self. Basang tao nga nalunod. Pag nalunod ka sa tubig, if you are drawn, you will do everything you can in all your resources. Ang imo abilities na pag-swim. Pero sabi nila, mga bata, may anong tao sila? Nga ang bata daw ihaboy, ang mga Muslim, kabalo ko sila, ang mga Muslim nila, haboy nila bata. Baby, ha? Baby, buta sa tubig? Ibol daw, may. Pareho sa mga animal. Ang mga baboy baka aso, nag-learn how to swim. Ano pa ang tao? Ang tao yan, ma-learn pa how to swim. Ihaboy bang aso kayo? Maawa mo ng aso. Nakita ko baboy na buti pa ng animal marunong mag-swim. Ang tao yan marunong. Sila hindi ka ba lang maglamay dito? Wala na nagamit ba? Wala na discover. Actually, ano na siya. Pareho na sa akong signing. Ang signing, ana na da. Ana na sa aton. Wala mo ginagamit. Kaya gasalig ka nga. Makabagli man ko, makakita man ko. Hindi ko need. It's not my need, but later on, kung na handicap ka na sa hospital na lalabas ang sign. Isa wala ka nagtuon sa classes ang dactylology here. Lalabas yan. Original pa. Hindi theoretical na sign language. Lalabas ang natural sign. A series of sign because of your eagerness to communicate. Lalabas yan. So, the same manner, grace is like that. We thought, I don't need grace. What is grace for? Kasi, depend ka sa, in your existence, kaya po, I can. Mas lalong ka akong hambog. I can. Kaya. But when you are there, pag nasa tubig ka na, bisan marunong ka maglangoy kung kapoy ka na, ano gawin mo? You will use all your effort. Pero ang sabi ng isang pastor, pag ang tao daw bago pa lang nasa tubig, dangerous, kalumpat ka lang, i-save mo siya. Naman matakot na sa mga bata na nalunod, lumpat ka lang, huwag mong nalunod kay uyatan niya ka. Because he is still struggling, wanting to save himself, trying his best. He will do his best. Until nga maubos ang yakusog, that's the time. Coming to end of self. Grace is needed. Unang question kayo na, what is grace for? Kasi in our situation now, hindi ko kailangan ng grace. I don't need grace. May salary ko. I'm breathing well, I'm working, I have ano ganito, sir? May PRC na po. License? Wala ka magsabi. I don't need grace. I have these things. But not until you will experience needing of something that you will come to end of self, mag-surrender ka na. Kasi ang tao nga, trying his best to swim. Kanang na-stroke gamiton mo. Basta nagpalapit na igo. Kung nakadelikado maglumpat sa taong bangko lang nalunod, lumpatan mo na yun? No. Ang mga eksperensyadong saver, antayin nila nga wala nagagiro. Very easy to carry him to the shore. Pero kung pagsik, tamaan ka daw, pugawon ka. Unaware man siya kay ginahalagas niya, hasta ginakugain na gagali. Hindi ka nakahelp sa iya kay. So that idea, that is a picture that answers the question, what is grace for? Saan mo siya? Tingnan natin. Next one. What situation is that? In a situation where there is no nagging thought that terribly bothers you, wala sang kada ina makatulog lang, nami mo tulog ba? Ano sabi daw sa mga psychologists, you can buy sleep. Pwede mo buy? Makato ka sa butika, makal ka sa sleeping pills, tulog ka. Pag-gising mo, arak yapon. But when you are restless and there is a nagging thought that terribly bothers you, nang hindi ka naka-focus sa imo obra kay ginasabad ka, ginatrubol ka, God is leading you into a situation of coming to end of self that you will see the need. I need grace. Number 2, when there is a constant battle within you. Ano ba siya tingin sabi? Yan ang may hindi na yung battle na physical battle, inner battle. Yung the battle. Inside yun. Amo na nga ang mga lalaki nagkanto sa beer house kapag inom. Amo na nga nag-drug. Labanan nga mga, actually, kung istadihan ang reason nga nag-drug ang tao, may problem na sila. Broken family, hindi ka importante, mauna nga madali sila ma-swayed mag-drugs or mag-inom. Eh, actually, amo na siya, hindi, so you cannot see it outside. There is a constant battle within. Sa sunod siya. Tulukon mo siya, fine. He is coming from a good family. Fine, hindi man sila pobre. Hindi man sila problem. Life is fine, but actually inside you there is problem. Sabi na kung ikaw na isa. Kung naa ka sa group, kag nagaturo ka, kag nagaobra ka, okay ba? Kung isa ka na lang, but I tell you, if you are in a group, and then that nagging problem within is not bothering you, it's okay. Okay ba na siya? But there will come a time that even the group cannot stop it. Muna nga gusto mo lang, you want to be isolated. Ang mga psychology makita sa tao nga nag-isolate, nag-isa na siya, gusto sa mag-isahan mo. Ang delikado na ba? So, there is constant battle within. And then, it leads you that when you are about to give up. Of course, sa A kag sa B, you are trying your defenses. Dinadinay mo, ginalabanan mo, pero saan ka pupunta talaga? Kung makatungod mo ko sana. Itong si Jonah ba? Si Jonah nagluman yun. Nag-rebelde siya sa Ginoo. Sabi siya, you go to Nineveh dito sa opposite. Kakakita ko sa isang barko. May maani siya, may bayad. Pag bagyo, ato sa dalong nakatulog, namin ito ba? Nakatulog dangerous na siya. Kung there is a nagging thought within that terribly bothers you, constant battle within, and then you can sleep, delikado ka. In other words, there is no grace in you. Ang point ito, may mga taong expert magnakaw ba? Expert mag-pickpocket. Pero actually, hindi nasa expertise ng tao. Because if there is grace in you, mahuli ka. Ano na? Ang huli, grace na siya. Kung mahuli ka, then is the grace of the Lord. Hindi nasa expertise mo. Abot siningon, ginhuli ka para namastak na. Kaya kung magiging expert ka, kag magkampante ka, ang delikado ka na medyo na ang matulog ka sa problem that you can sleep even in your problem. Delikado. If you have a big problem and you can sleep, delikado ka. Dapat, tama talaga nga, kung may problem ka, hindi ka makatulog. Kaya in other words, you deal with your problem. How to deal with it? Maghanap ka ng solusyon. Tingnan natin next. Jesus has been there, so what? There is a nagging thought within you. There is battle within. Ang apoy dito, Jesus has been there. So what? Magsisiling ko nito. If He has been there, He understands you. You have come to the end of yourself, I have been there. Itong mga witnesses natin sa prison ba? Sa Hebrews 11. They have been there. Kita gagapatulong. Incentives natin sila kay kaya niya ganit. Ano ba lang, kung may baha ganit ka sa, ito ka sa downtown, magbaha ang road, tingnan mo, ang gamay niya sa lakyan, nakalampas, kaya ko to. The same idea. Jesus is saying, I have been there. In other words, I understand your pain and I understand what you feel, and I understand the pain you have. So that's the reason why, if He was there, there's an overflow of compassion from Him. Sabihan ko na. Naintindihan ka. Kung naintindihan ka, alam ko kung anong ibigay. I know what needs I can give you for you to survive. Ano isa? Number 2, what is grace for? Especially when prayer becomes only words. Karami na yung pambasang, you're feeling yung nilo nga mag-pray. Kagin sagot. Karami sa prayer, do magic, no? Do ma-encourage ka mag-pray. But there will come a time that prayer seems to become only words. Daw hampas sa hangin, daw prayer sa hangin, daw ako sa kung wala ginasagot. Many a times, God is using that, no? Many times, encourage siya ka, ang sira niya prayer mo. But there will be a time na mag-pray ka, hindi ito ang sira. So that, ang sabi dyan, no? Prayer seems to become only words. So, that happens when the answers just won't come and your soul cannot be still. Hindi wala sang peace. When it's all been said and done, daghan na advices, kadto ka na sa mga psychologists, kadto ka, ang mga eksperyensado, mga tigulang, nag-advise na wala gyapon. When everything has been said and done, gusto na sa Diyos, God likes it. So that in your own, you will reach out to Him in faith and know Him that He has heard you, and He'll mend your wounded heart. What is grace for? Grace is needed because there will come a time that your heart will be wounded. Mapilasa na siya. Kung ang sociology, sino nagpilas? Actually, it is God also. He permitted those things so that our hearts will be wounded. Sa Hosea, basahin mo sa Hosea. Sabi ni Hosea, come, let us come to the Lord. He has bruised us. He will be the one to heal us. He will be the one to mend us. Ginbahali niya, siya magdali ang manugilo. Tutagaan ka full, hindi na balik. Tutagaan 55, balik na sa balik ka sa iya. Tutagaan ka full, hindi ka magato sa iya. Busy man ka. When life is, fine. Saan siya? Number 3, peace, He will restore. What is grace for? It is an answer when prayer seems to be word. It is also needed when you need a restoration of peace. Naging trouble within, you need grace. His arms are open wide. You can walk through in mercy in the door. Ang door ng mercy, the door of mercy is open for you when you open wide his arms. Next. Grace. What is grace for? It is when rest in the Father's will is what you are looking for. Ano nang nagging thoughts within you? Nagging thoughts and the troubles within is because of the multitude of sin. Lang sabi, 155, no? Ang isa nagabahan doon siya. What's wrong with I? So namin kung hindi ka nakasala, pag may nag-abot na 55, ibang imo consecration. Pero kung nakasala ka, dinanag ka sa sala mo. The multitude of sin covered by the blood that poured. Blood that cleanses every stain so that none remain. So, God will let us understand what is grace for? That even the multitudes of sins that you have committed, God has shed His blood that the blood can cleanses every stain. None remain. Yun ang sabi sa clean as wool. Next. May kanta ka na, ma'am. Kami alam sa kanta ka. Ano niyo muna na, ipa-play.